Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations, and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom, Israel. Back with another lesson. I'll just title this "The Great Deliverance," or the second Exodus. The elect of Israel is going to be delivered in a way that, Esau can use his best words to try to describe it, and he can't describe it. The Lord said they shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation. There are some miracles that's coming, that the Lord is going to show his wonders. And I was just looking at something, and this would spark the lesson for me. This would spark this lesson for me. Is I was just looking at something, and I don't know the lady's channel, but she was speaking, and she was showing she was showing on the sun that a battalion, a host of ships are coming in and out of the sun. These ships are coming in, they're going into the sun, and they're coming out, and there's a battalion, a host of ships. But the ones that are that are serving the Lord and got their spiritual eyes on, they know who that is. That's the Alahayim. Those are the angels, and those them ships that they're calling. Those are the vehicles of the angels. They're coming in and out of the sun. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Esau, Esau is in a major trick bag. These things that he has going on, and watching that's just it's just a faith booster, man. It's a major faith booster, because Esau, his greatest device, his greatest technology, you can't see Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. What's that Tupac song? Can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. You have no answer for that. Them angels are going, the Alahayim is going in and out of the sun, and the lady was saying, they're going in there in a battle formation, from what it looked like. And I just, through the spirit, I just had a dream. I put that on my other video a few videos ago. I had a dream, but it was some military force, and they were in the air, and it was thousands of them, and they were in a diamond shape. A triangle shape, a triangle shape, and it was thousands of ships, thousands and thousands of ships, and they were all lined up in a triangle shape, flying in an attack formation. But she said they're like in a battle formation going in and out of the sun. But Esau has no answer for the Lord. Esau really thinks he's gonna go through and just with his whole agenda. And the Alahayim, them angels they're coming closer and closer. They're revealing themselves, soon with the naked eye, we're gonna see them. I'm talking about plain blatantly, like that. Is it that movie I think it's called Arrival, where the chariot, the vehicle, the spaceship, what they want to call it, just came and just parked itself right in the sky and just left it. They didn't know what to do. That's something like how them angels is gonna do. And the Lord tell you, he's gonna do great wonders. He did it in the first Egypt. He gonna do something even greater in this second Egypt. He gonna top that. He gonna make that look like child's play. Let's go to what was that I want to go to? Exodus. Let's go to Exodus. We'll go to Exodus 34 and 10. Exodus 34 and 10. And it reads, and he said, behold, this is when the Lord is talking to Moses, at Mount Sinai, when they came out of Egypt. And it reads, and he said, behold, I make a covenant. See, he made that promise he making that promise with Israel right here. Before all thy people, I will do marvels. Such as have not been done in all the earth. This is what he was doing for Moses and them in the first Exodus, out of the first Egypt. He's going to do something even greater in this second Exodus, out of this second Egypt. He says, such as have not been done in all the earth, nor in any nation. See, and that just cuts the rest, all this, the Lord dealing with, and, he loves everybody. He's telling, and this is Exodus, this is the beginning. He's telling you, nor in any nation. How do you explain that? Nor in any nation. He's dealing with Israel, the Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's the nation of Israel. That's the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And all the people among which thou art shall see the work of the Lord. So these other nations, these other people, they're going to see this. They're going to see the great works of the Lord. and they are gonna lose their mind. They ain't gonna know what to do. For it is a terrible thing that I will do with thee. And you see, that goes to, you know, the Lord did all those miracles coming out of Egypt right before, you know, the people's eyes, and before Israel, and they disobeyed the Lord. So he had to, and that's what drove today from one end of the earth to the other into all captivities. See, he told Moses way back then, he told him, I'm going to do great wonders and works right before these people that have never been seen before. And they still talk about it still to this day. And you got Esau, you know, trying to dig up information and digging up, and they got some of this stuff. It's right where it happened at. The evidence is still there. Let's go to Psalm 50 and 21. See, he has Esau in a trick bag, you know, but Esau don't got no answer in these end times, because he's dealing with spiritual. He's dealing with the Creator, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. You know, like you're not dealing with, you know, Vladimir Putin or you know, some other president, or Osama bin Laden, or you're not dealing with the man. You're dealing with the Creator, angelical force. Esau has no answer. This is your last hope, Esau, is this technology. This is your last hope. Once this technology gets defeated, you're through. And this is another thing of prophecy too that's going to make you through. So let's go to Psalms 50 and 21. And it reads, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. See, Esau has done a lot of things, and the Lord he's let stuff go on. He let you get in power. He let you put those false images up of him and the Elohim, the angels. He let you just totally destroy his people. He let you do all these unrighteous decrees. He let you, you know, defile all the food and make all these wicked devices. You raped, you robbed, and murdered all across the world. The Lord has let you do all this stuff. And here we go in the latter days, by you thinking that you're going to, you know, put this technology and everybody and control them. The Lord's he's going to let you go so far. But you know what? He said, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thoughtest that I was altogether. You know, because a lot of Edomites, they think the Lord is with them. Such as one, as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and set them, who's them? The elect of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000. He said, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's what's going on right now. The Lord is setting the elect, the hopeful elect, the 144,000. He's setting the elect up in order right before your eyes, Esau. You see? There's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do. You can get physical, you can, bring this technology out and try to you know, put your devices in try to put your devices in there. It's not going to work. And it's really a problem now because, like the Lord said, He didn't set them in order right before thine eyes. You got Jake waking up. You got Jake waking up. The Lord told you what He was going to do. This is prophecy, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, a lot of Jakes they're waking up, man. They waking up. But I'm gonna close out with this. I'm gonna go to what was that? I got a couple more and I'm gonna close out. I think it was what was that? What was I that was let me see, Salaki, 1 second. I think that's what that was. Okay. Let me go to oh, that's what I wanted to go to. Salakia. Because he don't got no answer for this. He ain't got no answer for this. So I'm gonna go to Daniel, because in these end times, he told you he was gonna do stuff. He just told you in Exodus he was gonna do things, marvels that has not been done in the earth. And the other nations, the other people gonna see it. They're gonna see it with their eyes. So this is when Daniel got thrown in the lion's den. I just did something the other day on Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. These are the type of miracles that's gonna happen, man. This is YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the King, that you're the Creator, who you're dealing with. The world is going to fear YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. This isn't this isn't your average president or average ruler. These are the things that's coming to the elect. I'll start at is Daniel 6. We'll go Daniel 6 and we'll start at 14. Because Daniel was praying, to the Lord, and Daniel had favor. Daniel had favor. He was a great man. Great man. Said it was no error or no fault in him. And he prayed to the Lord, and he got put in a high position. And the men King Darius, the Median, quote me if I'm wrong, they didn't like that. And Daniel was of that Judah, the tribe of Judah. But we'll start at, and the King Darius got word of that, and, he wanted to do away with Daniel. But this would happen. We'll just start at 16. We'll go 15. Daniel 6 and 15. Then these men assembled unto the king and said unto the king, Know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree nor statute which the king established may be changed. 16. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. You see? They took him and put him in that den full of lions. You see? You see that? To get cast in full and taken in a den full of wild, lions that's going to shred you to pieces. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, Thy God whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. You see? And they're mocking Daniel. They're mocking him. 17. And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of the Lord's, that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel. So they wanted to do away with Daniel and make sure he was done. 18. Then the king Darius went to his palace and passed the night fasting. Neither were instruments of music brought before him, and his sleep went from him. 19. Then the king arose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. 20. And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is thy God whom thy servest continually able to deliver thee from the lions? That's what he's asking. 21. Then said Daniel unto the king, O king, live forever. 22. My God has sent his angel. You see? And that's what's coming in these latter days. The Lord is going to send his angels. It told you in this time of in these last days that it's going to get so bad that Michael the archangel is going to come back. And he's third in command in heaven. You see? So these are things that that's coming to the elect, and the people are going to see it. And this was for Israel, the elect of Israel. My God hath sent his angel and hath shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocency was found in me. And also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. Right. All Daniel was doing was praying to the Lord, to YAHAWAHSHI. And see, that's the same thing with these rulers and stuff and Esau and them right now. And going forward, they're going to see that, the elect ain't going to bow to them. Whatever they plan to do with these unrighteous decrees, the elect ain't gonna. They're not gonna, no matter what. Even if it means getting their head chopped off, the elect ain't gonna bow down. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. 23. Then was the king exceeding glad for him, and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. You see that? They took him out through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI by just serving him no matter what, obedient to death. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him, because he believed in his God. He believed in YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. 24. And the king commanded they brought those men which had accused Daniel. You see? And that's what, and you got dudes like Vocab Malone and some of these other wicked, demonic, deceiving people out here, trying to false accuse, the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect. And the Lord's going to deal with you in the worst way, trying to lie and command, just like that dude, brother polite. You sitting there trying to accuse, the apostle Tahar and them, talking about raping women and stuff. What? And now look at you. Now look at you. You're behind bars. You have no existence. The Lord done away with you. Exposed. You see that? For trying to come against the men of the Lord. And that great millstone is the house of David. Starting with the apostles and the elders and the prophets on down. That's the house of David over there. Trying to come against the men of the Lord. All you men that's trying to mock and scorn and trying to come against the men of the Lord, the Lord's going to visit you, man. It says the men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives. And the lions had the mastery of them. That means the lions just, oh man, the lions had their way. They completely dominated them. And break all their bones in pieces, or ever they came at the bottom of the den. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. You see? These are the great wonders that's coming. Deliverance, favor, salvation. No matter what, you will not be able to stop you will not stop the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. You just can't. And he's going to give those spiritual powers and them favors coming in this crunch time, in this tribulation period. He's going to give complete spiritual power and favor to the hopeful elect. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. So, the spirit hopped on me. We're going to see going forward, we're going to see, like he said, marvels, things that have not been done in the earth. You're going to see this going forward. And seeing that with the angels coming in and out of the sun. And, you got a bunch of other stuff that's coming, man. Reappearing and disappearing, what do you call it? Teleporting, from one place. You could be surrounded by men, 10 men that's going to kill you and your family, and then poof, disappear and teleport to somewhere else. These are the powers that's coming. So, Spirit hopped on me. I wanted to, go in on that. Hopefully you were edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.